Welcome back to the sortitoutsi channel with me, the Flying Scotsman. Today, as you can see in the thumbnail, we are looking at the best starting 11 of players who are out of contract at the end of Season 1. I will have a slight caveat here in that quite a few of these players may sign a contract before you get the chance to sign them at the start of January. However, if you make the players unsettled, there is always a chance that you can get them. Start straight away with the goalkeeper, and it is the German legend Manuel Neuer, 37-year-old shot-stopper, one of the best goalkeepers to ever play the game, and as you can see, he can still go. Fantastic goalkeeping attributes, great kicking, great passing, rushing out tendency 20, throwing 17, he is the perfect sweeper keeper. Positioning still 16, vision of 16, so good composure, good concentration, and his natural fitness is 19, jumping reach of 18, strength 16. What more could you want for the all-time greatest goalkeeper, in my opinion, of the last 20 years. So if you want him, try and unsettle him and you can snap him up for the start of Season 2. Next up in our 4-3-3 is the Spaniard Nacho. We have him playing on the right hand side as he was the best option there, but he can play all across the back four, mainly used as centre back in latter years, but he can play right back and he's played that on numerous occasions. Not as good technically as Manuel Neuer was still looking, but he's still great anticipation, great marking, great tackling, good positioning, teamwork, decent work rate, and his physicals are still good. So if you want to sign a 24 cap Spaniard, 33 years old, he's still got a bit of time left in him. You could be the first club that he plays for other than the Madrid Giants. First centre back on the list is 34-year-old German Mats Hummels, ex-Bayern Munich and Dortmund player, having switched between the clubs a few times. Still looks absolutely brilliant. Still got heading of 16, good passing, good marking, tackling of 17 still, great composure, bravery, anticipation, great determination, good leader, good positioning. This man still has it all. Media description of a commanding centre back, and you can see exactly why. Like with the rest of them, I have seen him sign a new contract for Dortmund and stay there. However, I have also seen him move on to other clubs at the start of Season 2. Next up, a slightly younger player, and that is Presnel Kimpembe, French centre-back, 28 caps for the national team. He is very strong with his left foot, he can also play his right foot, so if you're looking for that left-sided centre-half, this could be the person for you. Again, great technicals in all the right areas, good heading, marking and tackling, great aggression and bravery, really good position and teamwork still, good work rate, and his physicals are still really good. 6 foot tall, powerful centre-back. He could be one that you could sign and bring in for 5 to 10 years depending on your level, but he could play right up to his late 30s. Left back now, we have the attacking fullback Leonardo Spinazzola from Roma. Italian 30-year-old can play all down the left hand side, all down the right hand side. His technical ability is one of the weakest in this starting 11 we've got. However, he does make up for it because he still has great mental attributes and great physical attributes. I currently have him in my Roma save, and he has been absolutely phenomenal as a wing back. I can't say much more, but goals, assists, just defensive solidity, and his contract demands are usually not too bad, and he is one of the players that usually does end up moving. So if you're looking for either that left full-back slot, or even you're just looking for a squad rotation player, this is the perfect pickup for you. Moving into the DM slot now, we have Guido Rodriguez, the Argentinian defensive midfielder or central midfielder, primarily used as a DM. Now this is a player that seems to always move. Both in last year's game he used to get sold a lot, and in this year's game I have always seen him move on at the end of the first season. Usually to Manchester City, so you do have a bit of competition for him. But if you're looking for that defensive midfielder, what more can you look for than the 18 tackling, 60 anticipation, good concentration, decision making, great positioning of 18, great teamwork 17, and he's still got the physicals to go as well. A brilliant player to slot into your midfield 3, or even in a double pivot. He can do the job well, and he is one that you should snap up. And let's just have a look. He is wanted at the start of the game, so you might not even get a chance to sign him for free because he's wanted by Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle United and AC Milan. So if you're looking for that final piece of your midfield puzzle, look no further than Guido Rodriguez. And in the midfield too, just ahead of the DM, is the cover star of today's video, and that's Toni Kroos, the German midfield maestro. He still looks absolutely phenomenal. His physicals are lacking a wee bit. He's still got reasonable balance, reasonable natural fitness, but he's not the fastest player. However, he never has been. But just look at the technical ability 19 corners, 18 crossing, first touch of 18 still, passing of 20, great technique at 16, vision of 18 still, teamwork 16, decision making of 17, composure 18, anticipation 16. This man can be the playmaker that you've been looking for. As I said, he is 33, he is not best physically, however, I have seen him a few years into the save and he continues to hold on to those technical and mental attributes, and he can be a great little playmaker for you. Next up, and another player on the right side of 30, and that's 28-year-old French midfielder Adrien Rabiot from Juventus. Can play in a variety of positions, mainly the DM, mid-centre. Can even play him out wide, but I wouldn't really suggest that. But as a box-to-box midfielder or a ball winner or even just a central midfielder, he is perfect. Great passing ability, good positioning, good teamwork, good work rate, and again, another player with absolute beast of physical attributes. Great balance of 16, pace of 16, good stamina and strength, 6'2". This central midfielder, although he is a bit of a pain in the arse in real life, you can sign him on a pre-contract on the 1st of January and he could be a man to build your midfield around for years to come. Over to the right wing slot now, and we are looking at 33-year-old German Thomas Müller, the man who has had a position and role named after him in the Raumdeuter, however you want to say it. As I have always said, my pronunciations are shocking, so please berate me in the comments for that. However, just look at him, still good crossing ability, mentals are phenomenal, great anticipation, composure, concentration, decision making, great off the ball work, good teamwork, good vision and work rate, exactly what you need in that sort of role as the space invader or space enforcer, I can't remember what it actually is. And physically, you get great balance still, natural fitness of 18 still, stamina of 16, he has always played for Bayern Munich. You can be the club to take him away and try him out of his comfort zone. Now for the left hand side, and one of the, if not the youngest on the list, and that is Vinicius Jr. I know what you're going to say, he always signs a new contract, however, that is not specifically the case. I have seen him move to Manchester City on a free contract, I've even seen him move to Chelsea on a free contract in this year's Football Manager. Again, 22 years old, Brazilian, great dribbling and finishing, brilliant mental attributes, great anticipation, bravery, determination, flair, off the ball work, and he is just a pace merchant. 19 acceleration, 18 pace, he's got great stamina, great agility and great balance. He could be the best player in the game if he isn't already in the top couple of players. You can make him the best player in the world, and he will sign for top level clubs on a free contract at the start of the next season. And much like Vinicius Jr., we have Kylian Mbappe, the striker in this formation. Again, I know he normally does sign a contract, however, I have seen him move to Real Madrid on a free contract. So, if you can unsettle him, try and talk to his agent for months at a time. You can poach him at the start of January to bring him in for absolutely nothing in the summer. And I don't really need to say much about Kylian Mbappe other than he is probably, along with Erling Haaland, just the best forward in the world right now. As always, this has been a pleasure. This is the Flying Scotsman FM. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe to both my own personal channel and to the Sort Out SI channel to see many more lists like this from myself, tactical breakdowns by Kempe, and all sorts of guides from Anders. So have a great day, and we will all see you next time.